What would happen if you asked Chat GPT and FreePick to create a AI-generated Call of Dragons Cavalry Hero for future generations? And that is what we're going to be doing today. So strap yourselves in, have a little bit of fun, and have some AI tools ready, because that's what we're all in for. Hello everyone, yes, smash like, comment and subscribe for more daily videos. Me, MrSneakyy, the one and only. And you guys really enjoyed the other AI video I did where it was like 3D wonders, right? We got some of the wonders in Call of Dragons and put it in an AI, and it was able to try and generate this world, but he was able to kind of go in and have a look around, which is kind of cool. But today we're going to go one step further, right? So what we're going to be doing is going and asking it to create a hero, right? And I've already got the prompt for you, right? If you want to use the same prompt, I'll leave it on screen or put it in the description down below potentially, and you can obviously make amends onto it. But if we type it in here, it's gonna start doing its thing straight away. But it says create a hero for the fantasy mobile game Call of Dragons. A hero requires 4 main abilities, one being a active skill. I've kind of gone down the original path, right? I've not gone down the crazy path that we've kind of seen with these passive based heroes, which I'm assuming maybe the generational 3 all are going to be similar, like Magra and Zadar were with their passives, and you kind of had passives on the Toha and Birchan from the last majors. So maybe these infantry and cavalry might have passives, who knows? But in this scenario, I've kind of gone for the old school. 1 active skill, which is 1,000 range, 3 passive skills, and an awakening skill, right? And with that, I've even put in a list of just different types of, damage or stats. So your health, defense, attack, movement speed, critical chance, critical damage, counter attack, critical chance, and even hero skill damage. I didn't put hero skill crit, because obviously for me, I am making more of a infantry or maybe cavalry, so that's why I was kind of left that one out. It's more of a mage thing, that's I thought, let's leave it to the mages, right? So from here, we've kind of put in this hero should be a cavalry-based hero for the faction called Wilderberg, using orc theme from other games to create a unique skill set. So what I've kind of asked it to do is, here's a rule set, and here's what I want you to do. And I want you to kind of create a cavalry hero, because they're the newest heroes coming out, right? And with that, use a, some sort of orc theme from other games that might have cavalry involved to inspire maybe some sort of, hero. So here we've got, obviously, the hero description, kind of cool. We've got a fearsome leader among the Wilderberg orcs, known for his unparalleled skill in cavalry warfare. Sounds already sick, right? On top, his mighty war steed, Thunderhoof. That sounds even litter, boys. It sounds like a rider kind of thing. So here we've got Thunderous Charge, his skill. Gognar leads a devastating cavalry charge, dealing massive damage to all enemies in a straight line and causing a brief stun. This showcases Grognar's raw power and strategic prowess. So this deals 270% damage to enemies. Obviously, I haven't put in to deal skill damage, so let's just assume this could be like an AoE factor of something like 1200 damage. Let's just guess that, right, to make it a little bit easier. In a line, so that would be similar to like a rectangular box, similar to the bear charge, and then it stuns all the targets for 3 seconds. So it'd be cool if this is either an animated ability, or if it actually works similar to like the bear charge, right? Imagine the cavalry hero can run through a bunch of heroes with its charge, stunning up and technically bypassing the front line, right? That'd be a really cool, interesting idea. So that is already one cool thing. That's the skill 1 on lockdown. Here we've got the passive skills. So let's see what the passive skills are going to say, right? Increase the health by 13% and defense by 30%. Seems kind of reasonable. We could probably increase those numbers potentially. Maybe something like 15% and 20% would be probably something more interesting, or 25%, who knows. Gognar's battle cry invigorates his troops, boosting their attack and movement speed. Love that. Increase the attack and the movement speed, which is really nice. This could obviously have a lot more stuff into it. I think it's just giving you passive base buffs over trying to create a very unique additional skill, which is fair enough for it, right? And here is a nasty one, right? crit chance and crit damage. Kind of love that. And when you have the awakening, let's read this awakening. Increase the damage of the thunderous charge by an additional 30%. And furthermore, all passive skills receive a 5% bonus to their effects. Grognard's Cavalry also gains a 20% increase in counter-attack damage and counter-attack crit chance. This robot kind of went a bit nuts, I will admit. Kind of went a little bit nuts, right, on that last bit. But I can see where it wants to do this, right? It's trying to create this awakening skill that clearly is an enhanced skill, right? So we're taking that first skill 1, we're increasing the damage by so much, and maybe it does grant you some other stats on top, you know, as an awakening, right? You might get some extra bonus stats in a passive skill too. Who knows? That could be something interesting and new as well to Call of Dragons, right? So we've done that now. That is what we've got for the, you know, cavalry for one of them. What we can do is actually say suggest another hero. So now I can just let it do its thing again, and it's going to keep doing it. So I can just keep repeating it, and it's going to make up some really interesting heroes where you could potentially, right, take the abilities or the philosophy of a few of these different AI-generated heroes and create your own hero, right? And what we're going to do after this one, we're going to take it a little bit step further. We're going to be introducing another AI that we've got called FreePick. It's a really cool one. It's going to be just generating different types of, you know, images from prompts, right? So we can try and see if we can bring one of these to life. I'm not going to say it's going to be the greatest of things. It's not really designed to do what we're wanting it to do today, but it can do quite a lot of stuff out. So if you do want to have a little bit of fun with AI, have a try with it, right? So here we've got Zarak now, the Stormcaller, Wilderberg Cavalry Orc, mounted with his fierce lightning infused steed, Tempest. Zarak combines his shamanistic abilities with brutal cavalry attacks. That's really cool, right? Because that's kind of what we see with our Bakshi, right? So Bakshi is a shaman cavalry hero too, which is kind of cool. So I like to see that it's somehow taking that idea and bringing it forward. So we've got a damage in a circular area now, and it reduces their movement speed by 27%. So this could be something where you do a nice, decent amount of AoE again in a circular zone around the cav, but on top of that, reducing any march speed by possibly something like 30% would be more beneficial, and around a number, right? No one wants to see 27%. Could be actually really good, because if the Cavs get to get in and they actually find a way to make Cavs useful in Call of Dragons, this is actually devastating, right? Because anyone trying to run away, they're not going to be able to run away, and the Cavs can just keep chasing them down. So I actually really like this concept of an ability. Really, really good. And the next one is health and defense again, but this is some different stats, which is fair enough. This time we're getting movement speed and attack speed. So the thing is, because it's giving us attack speed here, this could be something else, right? We did originally have attack speed in the game, right? We had Nico back in the day with attack speed. Only the OG players will remember that. However, we do have attack speed in the game now in a new form, which is rapid fire, right? Which is basically allowing you to fire additional attacks. So this could be a rapid fire trigger, right? Where it says you gain movement speed and rapid fire when you cast your active skill for X amount of seconds, right? And increase that percentage. So I could see this being used if it's done right in, you know, the whole line. And then we've got the same kind of passive force skill. We could ask it, like I'm going to do, could you redesign the for passive skill? Oh, there we go. And now it'll redesign that force skill again, right? So it's going to redo it all, probably. But it's going to redesign this force skill, because we've already got crit chance and crit damage. We don't want to see this. This is something that we've already seen. So let's see if it's going to do something new, right? Because we've got everything else the same so far, which is great, in the circular movement and so forth. We've got the movement speed and the attack speed one, and now here we go. Zarak's troops become more ferocious when attacked, increasing their counterattack damage and counterattack critical chance, ensuring they retaliate with more Force of Storm. So this is counter-attack damage now and counter-attack critical chance. This I don't think would work, but I do like the fact that this is an ability where when you're getting attacked out of the cav, once you've launched in, you're getting some sort of effect. This could be actually pretty good for cavs, because cavs do charge in, like I was just saying, and they do get targeted and they get melted. So having a massive boost of counter-attack damage could be the way forward, and it will punish a lot of players that are targeting them with the ranged marches that they should be countering, right? So I kind of enjoy that. Here we have increased the damage of Tempest Fury by an additional 25%. Additional all passing skills increase 5% bonus effects. And Zack's Cavalry increase in counter-attack damage by and a 10% in hero skill damage. Okay, so it's just more stats. So you can see what we're doing here, right? A little bit fun. And maybe in the future, if you want me to do more of these, I'm going to try and write more in-depth prompts. Maybe we can try and do this on a live stream and get everyone involved. It'd be a really fun video thing. But what we're going to do now is take it one step forward to finish the video off. What we're going to do is ask it to create a text prompt, if I could spell, for an AI software called FreePick to design this hero in a 3D Disney inspired animation without using the word Disney. Because the thing is, with a lot of these AIs, I don't know if you know, you can't use specific things like Disney. It's kind of like a copyrighted thing. So the way to get around it is by trying to get an AI to create a 3D design character without obviously adding that in, but getting it to do a load of stuff. So what we're doing here is we're going to use this whole prompt here. We've got design a 3D character of Zarak the Stormcaller for a fantasy mobile game. Zarak is an orc hero with a mystical aura wielding elemental storm powers. He should be depicted as a fearsome and powerful orc mounted on his lightning-infused steed, Tempest. This style should be a vibrant, dynamic, and detailed, capturing a whimsical yet epic fantasy aesthetic. So you can see it's doing a really good job already explaining this. So now we're on FreePick, right? If you want to just type in FreePick AI, you can click on it, hit the generate button, and you'll get to this screen where I am at, right? And the cool thing is you can check out all of these different styles. I'm not going to touch anything, but what we're going to do is hit the describe image, post that in with a nice little copy and paste arena here, boys, and then we're hitting the create button, and it's going to just do its thing. It's just gonna do its thing. And this is by in a square right now. So look at that. Hey, we got a mage orc hero, but we've got obviously more, right? So we could do this and change this now to maybe like a 2x3, so it's a portrait, right? But these are 3 hero designs. I really like the first one and the last one, right? They kind of look more orc-ish, and I think it would make more sense for them to be like that compared to the middle one, which could be a good hero, right? Philosophy for an orc mage, right? An actual orc mage. Why not? There's one idea right there. But what we're going to do is try and create it again on a different one, right? So what we're going to do is hit the style, hit the photo, and then hit create. I've used all the free limits for today. That's unfortunate, right? Because I've been having a load of fun. You can click on the history and you can see what we've been doing, right? So these are some other ones I've been able to create, which are orc war chiefs, right? So these are just some other concept ideas, which is kind of funny, right? For them. Here we've done some other ones. This one's June 10th. I wanted to try and make some, you know, different elven styles. But here we've got some more orcs, right? This orc looks really good. I think a lot of people would enjoy this looking orc for a hero potentially, right? And even something like this where you can see kind of the fire coming off, right? It's kind of cool. But yeah, that is what we've been up to. And let me know if you want to make, or if you want me to make more of these style of videos where we're getting the AI to maybe create, you know, some sort of hero concept, and we can try and bring it all the way to life. And maybe in the future, if this is something we really do enjoy doing, we could all try and create an actual hero from start to finish, right? Get a hero, pick its free, you know, talent trees, its skills, what it obviously wants to do, and hopefully get a good AI image to pair up with it for a concept art, and we can have that as like our own hero, right? So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Hopefully brighten up the mood from the darkest of hours in Call of Dragons history. But that's what I'm here to do, try and cheer you guys up and bring you something different that no one else brings when it comes to Call of Dragons content. So with all of that said, smash like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Until the next one, stay safe, stay sneaky, and peace out.